cap. Now, I've been seeing more and more PowerPoints, for want of a better explanation, of companies that are, proposing to grow huge acreages of hemp and lesser grade THC products, suggesting that the
don't tell Vic Neufeld that his greenhouse grown product is lesser grade. Well, it will hurt his feelings, and I like Vic. He's a friend.
Boy, oh boy. At least that response, I know I'm going to have Vic back in the chair soon enough.
You'll have him tomorrow, and I'll be watching because I like Vic.
Probably. I've been.
To start off with that, I thought it was kind of funny that Cam Battley was making fun of Vic Neufeld's lower grade THC product. So I thought I point that out in a video because it is true in some factors. Aphria does produce at a very low cost, but they sacrifice quality for it. So you guys may say, no, that's not true. Aphria stuff is good or great or whatever, but according to Cam Battley, it's not. That's why they didn't purchase out the Aphria and they bought Metro Leaf instead. So let me just start off with a disappointing news day. Today is just completely disappointing news, period. It's 6:57 and there's still no Aurora New York Stock Exchange deal, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But no, not happening today anyways. I think eventually they're gonna announce the New York Stock Exchange listing, but not today. Anyways, Molson Cooler came out with their news. Everyone thought, they were gonna invest into Aphria, and instead of even investing, they're making a new company, a joint venture with Hydro Apothecary. That's kind of disappointing. I thought they would make an investment in Hydro Apothecary instead of just doing a joint venture with them. So to me, that's a little disappointing. So Aphria's Q4 sales was disappointing. I thought it was disappointing. They made $12 million, and they lost $5 million profit. So I was right, I guessed 12 million, but then I gave them 13 million, but my original guess of 12 million was right. I thought they were going to be profitable, but no, they lost $5 million. So whatever, and their gross profit is somewhat weird. It's like 8 million above their revenue, which makes no sense. Adjusted gross profit, I guess. Adjusted gross, I guess this is like biological assets, but the adjusted one makes a little bit more sense, which gives them a 75 or 74% gross margin, which is good. It's always good to have a high gross margins. So I have here is a loaded up version of the last quarter report. They made $10 million a revenue. Their gross profit was $8 million, and they made a net profit of $13 million. Only reason why they made net profits because they sold off some assets, which gave them $26 million of profit, I guess. And then after subtracting all the expenses and everything, they came out with $13 million. So yeah, it's not that impressive, and I'll show you why, because of this part right here, because I read through this and this was disappointing. Revenue for 3 months ending May 31st 2018 was $12 million, representing a 17% increase over prior quarter revenue of $10 million. The increase was in the quarter was driven primarily by reporting Broken Coast results for a full quarter compared to a month prior quarter, increased sales of medical patients at Aphria. So first of all, there's no international sales. Like They bought out the. What is this? Oh, sorry. They bought out I can't even say this. The Varia for $800 million, $826 million, and they closed this on January 29, 2018, and it really hasn't even made a difference. Like they're not reporting any European sales, and the only reason why the revenue increase is because of Broken Coast. If it wasn't for Broken Coast that they paid like $230 something million for it in shares, they wouldn't be like 12 million. It might be like 11 million or even like slightly above 10 million, which is very disappointing in my opinion. I thought they would have included some international sales, you know, but there's no international sales here, which I find, you know, weird. But hopefully Aurora's in next report, we have some great international sales. If you look at Aphria's like investment of Navarra, I can't really say it. They have a 30 kilograms of monthly CBD like supply agreement with this country, which I don't know. Not 100 kilograms of monthly extracts from this country, which I don't know. Where's the money from those companies? Import CBD isolate 30 kilograms to, I think, Great Britain. I could be wrong. And then the 13,000 pharmacies are supposed to be 1,200 kilograms. I don't see anything. So, yeah, it's weird. Whatever. Maybe next year they'll report some numbers, Europe numbers, but right now the report looks very, very disappointing to me. And Aphria 1 is GMP certified, like GMP certified facility. Aphria 1, which right now can make 30,000 kilograms, and Broken Coast is 2,500 kilograms. So it's weird that they're not making any money off of the international sales, or it doesn't show it in the report anyways. So I found it a little disturbing and a little weird. Metroleaf this quarter did not even introduce international sales. Like, they don't have any international sales right now, and they already made $12 million that quarter. And for the entire year, they only lost like $5 million in net revenue, which is fantastic financials compared to Aphria. And remember the video at the beginning, lesser grade. Metroleaf has probably the highest grade of cannabis in the entire cannabis market. They have multiple awards in 2017. And since Aurora acquired them, now Aurora has all the high-end cannabis products that Metroleaf grows, because Metroleaf doesn't do outdoor facilities, they do indoor facilities, so they control everything. They make sure that the plant gets like 100%, like they're living in heaven, basically. Perfect environment, like perfect cultivation style. That's why Metroleaf gets such high quality product. Yeah, I guess that's it for the video. Too bad there was no news today on let's see, the board for Aurora. Nope, just a bunch of Molson stuff. No New York Stock Exchange. I'm disappointed. Maybe when I release this video, it'll get announced, and this video won't get released. I'll just delete it. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, Please give me a thumbs down, subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.